PJ Carlesimo here on the Rich Eisen Show. How often do you think about 1989 if it's not brought up to you?
Not often. Never if it's not brought up to me. But I live in Seattle.
Right.
So, I mean, a week doesn't go by that somebody doesn't say to me, hey, I was at the game in the Kingdome when you guys got beat. And funny, we also played here 2 years later. In the Elite Eight, we got beat by UNLV, the undefeated UNLV team that Mike beat, that Duke beat. After UNLV wins it in 90, we played them in 91, the team that was undefeated at that time. I don't know what they were, 30-0 or something like that. In the Elite Eight, we beat Arizona in the round of 16, and we lose. So, two pretty painful losses were in the Kingdome, or you could say it was pretty nice playing in a championship game and getting to the Elite Eight in the Kingdome. So people bring it up. Obviously you can't change it. Sometimes you say, damn, we really we should have won one, but hey, that's the way it goes, unfortunately.
Hey, at least they blew the Kingdome up, PJ, right?
Exactly. I like the building, to be honest with you. Of all the domes, I hate some of the domes, and the one thing I don't like will be in San Antonio, obviously.
Sure.
I hate the big buildings. To me, I still would rather it be played in a basketball building than these football buildings, but I understand people want to be there. I don't know why you want to be there when you're that far away from the action, but it is what it is.
I'm with you. Obviously it's big money, big stuff. I remember Rupp Arena held a Final Four one year, like old school
one.
Barn, right?
Exactly.
Way back in the day, but I guess that 89 game at all, I mean, if you could change one thing other than the result, what happened, do you think, that you could wave a wand?
Honestly, when it was over, our kids got a lot. They gave them great credit to Seton Hall kids for the way they handled it. They didn't second guess the call. We talked to them and said, hey, it is what it is. Don't, take away from what Michigan did. I just wish, obviously, that the call wasn't made because I think Ramil would have passed the ball to Loy Vaught. They're coming down in transition. Ramil could have shot it himself, but I think he probably throws the ball on the right wing to Loy Vaught, who was a good shooter, not a great shooter, but a good shooter, and he makes it or misses it, and that's the way it should have ended. But it was one of those games where, watching the tape, there wasn't a lot of things we'd do differently, truly. We had the ball. We couldn't take it to the wire. We had to shoot it. We missed our last shot. We wound the clock down and missed it. And, we had a play. We had worked on it that morning at Seattle University, full court pass. But Terry Mills was on Ramon Ramos, and combination of Ramon was on him. The photographers were behind him. He couldn't quite back up enough to really make the kind of pass we wanted. So Darrell Walker did a good job catching the ball, but we didn't get the shot we should have gotten out of that. Even, a full court situation, it was something we had worked on and every day, and we finally got a chance to use it. It's funny, we spent a lot of time on it and obviously didn't execute it very well when it mattered.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.